Kidd Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. And the Mountaineers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will come out first. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Brown wants to pass. Under fire. He'll heave it deep. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Got a man. It's Riles.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They want to run this quarterback. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. The Mountaineers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Fakes to grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Got his man on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Lewis. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Looking for space. It's Lewis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Snagged in the middle. It's Roberts. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Makes the grab on the left. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the red zone, it's Lewis. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Mountaineers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Motion from the back. A little release to the back. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide. Dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
There's so many of these read plays with quarterbacks because they're so smart and they're so athletic now. He makes the correct read, the correct decision, goes and gets the first down, new set of downs. Great job by the quarterback.
Off play action on first down. Under fire. He gets away. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the Panthers will have it 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. He's got it. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Washington. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got a wide-open receiver. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. In the red area, it's Butler. Touchdown, Georgia State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Looking for the time with the extra point. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Running inside, it's Lewis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Got it set up on the outside. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Throwing right. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on.
Look at this, guys. The offense. Appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Might have a chance. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Sweet cut there. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Butler. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Goes to the option. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And they'll send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It is good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Makes the quick grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Run in the red zone, it's Butler. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside, it's Murray. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Georgia State. Made the grab in the end zone for 6.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead, built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. To throw, it's Singleton. Pressure coming. And down he goes, the defense bringing the heat. The Mountaineers call a timeout, that's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going for it all. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He wants it all. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Looking for room. It's Poe. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the right. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From the gun, running back on the move. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Makes a man miss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. To the air, it's Singleton. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls it on the option. Got maybe a yard, 3rd down and 9 coming.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. They're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper. but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move going, and man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Panthers! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game. And someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Back to pass, it's Singleton. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. He wants to throw it again. Gonna take a shot. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try, he'll be lucky. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Running inside is Murray. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Georgia State will send out the punt unit.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The Mountaineers up. Coming onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be... Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got his man. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Oh, they're after him. And it's a sack.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Singleton. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Slings it. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Snap in the shotgun. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
That keeps the score. Georgia State 31, App State 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Poe. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. It's complete to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Using his legs, it's Murray. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Might as well stick with him. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Mountaineers are marching down the field. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Singleton. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw again. And that is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Here's a heat. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Back to throw, it's Singleton. Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Working that left side now. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Defense rolled. Deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Bringing the heat. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He'll set up to throw. Here's the pressure. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Murray. Makes it past the marker. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.